Hello, I'm Sensei Alex Kakuyo, North American contributor for Buddhist Global. Thanks for joining me for this episode of The Ordinary Buddhist. The title of today's Dharma talk is Watering the Garden. Before we get into that, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be great too. Today, I spent some time doing one of my favorite activities. I watered my garden beds. Now, I don't always get to water the garden beds. During the fall, winter, and a good chunk of the spring, they're inactive. Nothing's growing in them. There's nothing planted. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done in early spring to prepare them for planting, but it's not until around this time of the year, May, June, etc., heading into the summer months, I get to water my garden beds. The seeds are planted, and I get to hold back and see what happens. And in lies the rub. I enjoy watering the beds, but it's a little nerve-wracking because until those first sprouts poke their heads above the soil, I don't know if it'll work. Maybe the soil composition isn't quite right. Maybe there are insects in the soil eating the seedlings before they can sprout. Maybe some animal will come along and dig up my beds. It happens. All I can do, however, once the seeds are planted, is to water them diligently every day and hope for the best. Watering the garden, you could say, is an act of faith. So too is Buddhist practice. You see, the Buddha taught that we all have the seed of enlightenment, the seed of Buddha, inside of us. And through diligent spiritual practice, chanting, meditating, sutra study, etc., we can water that seed until it grows into a beautiful Bodhi tree, providing shade both to us and our loved ones, ending suffering for all sentient beings. However, that seed is planted below the soil of our lives, just like seeds in a garden bed. And when we water it, for a long time, we're not sure if it's working. We're not sure if anything will happen, if we have the necessary karma to realize enlightenment in this lifetime. So, our practice, like gardening, is an act of faith. We go through the rites and rituals. We water the seed of our enlightenment, having faith that it will grow, having faith both in the practice and it's ourselves. In much the same way that a gardener has faith both in the seeds, the soil, and in their own experience. If we do this, if we water the seeds of our spirituality every day through chanting, meditation, and sutra study, it's inevitable that a beautiful garden will grow. Amitabha.